Hello everyone, this is Type, and this is the week 1 of the UPA Season 7. And we're facing Brendan, and I'm not gonna do a team builder simply because my team is on another computer. I had this battle on another computer. But what I could do is just show what his team was and then just explain what I brought. Here you can see my team. Have a quick glance at that if you don't remember what I have. But Brendan's team, it's called Boston Braviaries, right? Yep. Here is it, Clefable, Diggerspit, Tank Growth, Tentacruel, Bronson, Flows, Galite, Guardian, Factricus, Talon Flame, Magneton, Rotom Heat. So, a mixture of some annoying bulky mons and some annoying offensive mons. But his definite weakness is hazard stacking, especially Stealth Rock, since his only spinner is Tentacruel and the rocks are gonna punish a lot of things such as Talonflame, Rotom. Also, I guess like do some important chip to things like tank growth, Gofagrigus. Magneton might be annoying if it's like Specs HP Ground or something like that for my Magnet Zone or something like that, but other than that, I'm just I guess my main concern is Mega Galite, which is very versatile offensive mon. Not that strong though, like it has a very good attack, but it just doesn't have strong enough attacks basically to utilize that attack stat. But let me show what I have. I mean, you already saw. Here you can see that he actually brought Galate, Bronzong, Tentacruel, Rotom Heat, Talonflame, and Guardian, which means that there's no like Clefable, Gofagrigus, or Tank Growth, which is awesome. And for those things, I brought Bandit Tapu Bulu, which I was first thinking of. So it stands with Z move, but it just doesn't really make any sense because I won't have much chance to set up because most of his mons get poison type coverage, or just like Gofagrigus gets Wisp or things like that. Tentacruel can easily be more offensive. It actually doesn't really have a good matchup defensively, but he just has to bring it for the spin. So bringing Bandit Bulu is much better because it can just check things like Clefable, kill with Woodhammer, just do KO Talonflame with Woodhammer. Like Woodhammer after rocks just kills Talonflame if it like tries to switch into me. Mega Horn to defensive tank growth does like over 80%, so definitely was a good bring. Then I have my Gorgeist. It's pretty physically defensive. It's running, I believe, Wisp, Synthesis, Seed Bomb, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball mainly for Galate in case it like wants to be sub bulk up, which is like extremely unlikely. But if it's like sub bulk up 2 stabs, it actually can beat my team. So I need Shadow Ball in order to just break the sub. Then I have Adamant Mammothworm with Stealth Rock and Earthquake Ice, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and I believe I'm Lumberry, which allows me to take Scalps from Tentacruel without getting burned, and also like taking a Wisp or something from Rotom if it's more bulky sets. I have Mega Deontay with Rock Polish and 3 attacks, Moonblast, Damage Storm, Earth Power. It's a very good revenge killer, but it also has the option to set up if, like, it actually, as you can see, it has a pretty good chance to sweep if I just get rid of the Bronzong and get to weaken the Galate. I have Omastar, a pretty cool set. It's Life Orb, modest max special attack, a lot of speed, so that when Talonflame does anything, I can switch Omastar into it. It gets the weak armor boost. I will outspeed Talonflame, and I actually have a pretty good chance, especially against this team, to just sweep. And lastly, I have Magnet Zone. It's Analytic Magnet Zone, an MV set. Sub Magnetize, Flash Cannon, Charge Beam, This thing can set up on so many things, like it can set up on bronzong, any kind of bronzong. It can set up on tank growth if it runs like I think it will run like Giga Train, Sludge Bomb, what maybe Giga Train, Sludge Bomb, probably Rock Slide or something like that, and either Earthquake or Focus Blast. If it's Earthquake, then I can set up on it completely. So there's just a lot of things that Magnezone sets up on. So it's a very cool set. It's not a trapping set because I don't have to trap because I just set up on Bronzong anyway. But let's go and see how this goes. So I'm actually gonna lead with Mammoth because I just want to get up my rocks, because rocks are extremely important, especially against the Talonflame, because I don't want it to have the option to just spam the flank tap move. I'm expecting to exchange rocks, but he actually goes for a sub on his Bronzong, and like I'm a bit surprised. I'm just going to my Gorgeist just to scout what he does, and I have the Shadow Ball, so I can just break the sub as he reveals a Toxic, which is like yeah, not a big surprise. And like already I'm thinking that like his last move has to be Earthquake, so I can just go hard into Magnezone and just because he's not gonna Earthquake, so I can just Magnetize on him. But he makes a double into Rotom, and I don't really have any switches, so I actually go into Diancie, and he crits me, and I see that this damage is it's not Specs. I believe it's like Modest, possibly Modest's Scarf, and I bring my Mamoswine because I'm expecting him to locked out, but he switches out back into the Bronzong as I make the double into my Magnezone as he subs, and I can get up the Magnetize as he Earthquakes. I'm predicting that, and now he switches out, and he goes into Guard Jump as I sub, and he fears out the possible hit for Ice, so he actually is gonna switch out, which is awesome because I get my get the like analytic boosted flash cannon on this, and I can just do KO this thing. He just wants to get rid of my sub and sacks the Galad in the process, which is awesome because this possible speed stab with Diancie is just way too annoying. Rotom comes back in. I'm just gonna go into Mamoswine as he goes for Shadow Ball, predicting the Gorgeist, and he goes for Overheat, and that actually he turns out to be expert belt later on, I believe. No, he just he showed me the set later, but he's expert belt. That's why he was able to kill me with the Overheat, even though it's like. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna explain later. Anyway, I get to go into my Diancie and just like revenge as he goes into Tentacruel. I go for Diamond Storm, and is it to hit KO him. In comes the Talonflame, and now it's the time to show my awesome almost star set. Prove why this thing is so so good right now. I can just go into it and get my weak armor boost, and the Life Orb Surf is gonna 2-hit KO the Bronzong. And right now he doesn't really have any option unless the Guard Jump is Scarf, and I have to Scarf for that, and I go into Gorgeist, and he actually is Yachiberry, which is another set that could have definitely checked me, and I mean it did. And he goes for Swords Dance as I'm just gonna do some damage with Seed Bomb. I still do have the Diancie, and I know that the Guard Jump won't be able to like do anything, and but actually like still sacking the Mamoswine earlier on was a mistake, because there was one set that actually could have beaten me, and that's like two, either Salak Berry or especially the Z Sandstorm. I don't think let me pause. I don't think that sub Salak Berry or sub SD actually would have beaten me. So because it just can't break through Bulu. But yeah, he like what did happen? Let me narrate this a few turns again. yeah, he went for Outrage. I come to revenge with the Deontay. Yeah, as he goes back into the Talonflame, as he does go for the actually goes for the Supersonic Sky Strike, and actually, like, I didn't remember at all that he's a Z move user. So he actually had Sword Stance. He had 3 Sword Stance users. So he actually, if he set up there and I didn't scout for the Z move, I would have lost. But he asked like if I have the Aqua Jet, which was an option. So it wasn't really like, he didn't really. I guess he should have done that just because it was his like only way to win, to rely on me having no Aqua Jet. But I would have not scouted for the Z move if he SD'd, so I would have lost if he SD'd up and killed me with the Z move there. But that did not happen. Would have I lost? I actually probably wouldn't have, because he was so low. So I could have just forced him to kill himself with the recon. So yeah, maybe that. I don't think I would have lost. Never mind. But I get a nice 4-0 win, and Almost Star getting 3 kills, which is awesome. And yeah, I finished off the Rotom too. So yeah, this is. We start off pretty well again. Not as well as last season when we beat Ben 6-0, but 4-0 against Brendan. Pretty solid. I played Brendan last season too. I remember I won it, but it was like, I think it was a pretty weird match. I don't really remember. But anyway, next week I believe we are gonna face Lucius, one of the new guys. Gonna be cool to see how he plays. This is Type signing out. Bye bye.